Good morning, everyone. This is Julian Palumbo in Spirit with us. And this is just a short broadcast as an add-on to the previous one where we talked about dealing with anxiety and depression. So after completing that episode, I wanted to add on that there are some exceptions to doing self-deliverance. So that's what I want to talk about. So if you have ever had amnesia, or you have it still about certain parts of your life, especially if you can't remember parts of your childhood or any gaps in memory, please do not just attempt to do self-deliverance on yourself. At that point, I would reach out to a professional deliverance minister, which I'm going to give some contacts at the end of this broadcast, or I would say at this point, if you are suffering from anxiety and depression or other things like voices in your head that you don't recognize, that seem to be other people having a conversation in your head, or that are talking to you, but they don't seem to be coming from you. If there's any other voices other than your own thoughts in your mind, then don't attempt self-deliverance at this time. So I would like you, and let me just cover, if you suspect in the least any kind of trauma, any kind of molestation in your past, or even satanic ritual abuse in your past or present, if you have things happen where you lose parts of time, and you see signs that you may have gone somewhere or done something that you don't remember doing, and you don't remember going, you don't remember leaving your house or when you got back. Those are all signs that you should not attempt self-deliverance at this time. But you should seek professional help, and you can seek help from a qualified professional psychiatrist, psychologist, counselor, and even if you need some medication to stabilize, that is perfectly acceptable. And you still, at that point, can seek out Christian counselors and Christian deliverance, which I would do, because these things are rooted in a spiritual problem, and but doctors are qualified to help you get stabilized to where you can deal with everyday life and have time to deal with it on a spiritual level. So I would definitely, if any of these red flags, and I'm going to call them red flags, are present in your situation, if you have any amnesia, if there's gaps of time in your life that you cannot remember anything, if you can't remember years of your childhood or even adulthood, if you still have gaps in memory even up to the present time, you don't remember going out, but it looks like you did. If you have any such thing, if you hear voices in your head that are not you, that are having conversations with each other or with you, also, of course.
Dear friends, I count it an honor and indeed a privilege to be with you here this evening, and
Okay, sorry about that. The enemy definitely interrupted me there. That was quite startling, and I'm going to push through because this is essential information. If you have suicidal thoughts, please do not attempt self-deliverance. If you have suicidal thoughts, if it's crossed your mind and you even say, well, that wasn't really me, that's just a passing thought. Don't take that lightly. Take it as a red flag. It's not a normal thing for a person to think of throughout their day. Please seek professional help. Reach out to a qualified counselor, psychiatrist, or psychotherapist. Christian one if you can find one, but just get to someone. Get stabilized. If they put you on some calming type of medication, that's not a bad thing. And then reach out to a Christian counselor, a Christian deliverance minister. You need special help in these cases if you have any of these red flags. Now, I'm going to throw out a few names quickly, and then I'll try to post this on my blog over at steemit.com/@ Spirit with Us. So that's how they make you do it on Steemit. It's www.steemit.com/@Spirit with Us, @Spirit with Us. All run together, okay? And I will post this list of people that, by no means an extensive list, but these are people I know of off the top of my head right now. Dr. Pat Holliday in Jacksonville, Florida. Her website is www.miracleinternetchurch.com. That's miracleinternetchurch.com. And you can find a contact through there. It wasn't the easiest to find on her channel, or on her website, but I believe there's an email on there that you can use. Next is Dr. Patricia Clark. Dr. Patricia Clark. Her website is hispresenceonline.org. His Presence, and presence is spelled PRESENCE let me start that over. www.hispresence, PRESENCE online.org. hispresenceonline.org. And she has a contact. Just hit the drop down menu and select contact, and you email her on there, and she is really good at getting back to you in like 2 days. And I've emailed her myself a couple of times, and she gets right back to you. She's amazing that way. And she can definitely handle any and all of these situations. Her and her husband have a ministry to satanic ritually abused persons. They know how to handle deliverance of all kinds. And she would be my number one choice to reach out to if you have any of these red flags that I've named. There's also Dr. Erica Shepard. I would reach out to her on www.tedline, that's TEDLINE.com, and hit the phone icon at the top of the page, the big phone icon. Just hit it, and you will be shown a page to connect right to her with the phone number. And I believe you can call her right through that page. So and she's excellent. She is an amazing deliverance minister, and I would not hesitate to reach out to her or Patricia Clark. If you're in Europe or outside the United States, you can, of course, call anyone, but Pastor Elvis Newhart is based in Germany. And I looked up each and every one of these people before this and got all their contacts for you. I hope it helps. His email is Elvis, just like the singer, Elvis HCD. That's H as in Harry, C as in church, D as in dog, at AOL.com. He is an amazing deliverance minister. and he's trained under the greats. He knows exactly what he's doing. You can email him, and the HCD stands for Hamburg Church of Deliverance. And you can reach out to him by email. And then lastly, I have OmegaManRadio.com. That is Shannon Davis. He runs Omega Man Radio, if you're not familiar. He has many deliverance ministers come on there and give all kinds of talks and teachings all the time. I've listened to him for years, and he himself does deliverance ministry. And so that's Shannon Davis. But the way you want to reach him is go to OmegaManRadio.com, and you can email him. And there's a big email me button. As soon as you get on his website, hit that and email him. Or you can call the deliverance hotline he has. I don't know if that's live only during shows, but he's broadcasting out of Bali in Indonesia. So his time is not our time. So I notice a lot of times he's live in the middle of the afternoon. So if you want to try his hotline, here it is. The phone number is 1-319-527-6080. Sorry about that. Again, the hotline number is 1-319-527-6080. That's 6080. And you will get on the show probably, and you will get direct help from him and his deliverance minister guest. They usually take live calls. Sorry about that. And they pray for you and minister to you right on air. And I'm sure if you need further help, they will definitely give you that and point you in the right direction. So that's it. I wanted to make sure I put these exceptions to doing self-deliverance out there as soon as possible. And God bless you. You can always email me at spiritwithus at protonmail.com. That's spiritwithus at protonmail.com. Thank you. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.